Nominee number 1, it's 4th down for Ontario and Griffin Shaver. Gonna get the chains moving and way more. 6 sailors have a shot at him, but they all sink as Shaver swims free for 49 yards. All the way in for Pater. And let's slow it down for you kids out there. Peep the full-size serving of tasty treats with some shake, rattle, and then Griffin eventually about to roll all the way to the zone. Warriors won big too, 62-zip.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we've already talked about it. He's a guy who can change the complexion of a game.
Nominee number 2, and don't let the low snap distract you from the fact that that play right there is set up for Amar Davis to throw it, wide receiver toss, and wide open on the other end is Miles Bradley, who coasts in for the touchdown, 59 yards, and Senior High needed this one bad too, to only score for them in the win.
Well, and another one of those plays that a lot of teams do in practice, but will you actually have the courage to call in the game? And not only that, but Amar's a freshman. So for him to make that play in that situation, which turns out to be the winning play, is absolutely huge.
Great play design and execution there. At numero tres, let's go to the castle, where we got Sam Williams-Dixon about to breach into the end zone perimeter as he takes down a couple of knights along the way. Just a freshman, but he's got some of that old man strength deep inside of his loins. Boys, check this out. He's like a battering ram once he gets a full head of steam, and pretty much nobody should have gotten his way.
Watch this one. Come here.
Bye.
And that one right there, yeah. That's
off.
where you leave carnage, and the next stop's the end zone. So, like I said, I think he's only going to get bigger, faster, stronger.
All right, let's go to numero cuatro now, where it is a block party at Plymouth, and Noah Trimmer's bringing some pigskin that you can scoop and devour on the run. 57 yards, he goes all the way through to the back of the end zone for bonus yards there. Big Red win their first ever playoff game, but no play, in my opinion, in this game was bigger than that one, Kurt.
No, and that kind of sealed the deal for I think it was early in the second half, and after that it was all Big Red.
You know, and those plays always make me laugh because if you're going to do that, make sure you get yourself back a little bit, because that was probably one of those plays where the quarterback just backed up and he didn't get himself back far enough. And that's the result if you don't execute that thing at a really high level and you don't get good protection up front.
And I love the heads-up play by Trimmer. Like, he was swarmed, a whole bunch of people around, and he was like, oh, look what I found, and then he goes scooting into the end zone. Finally, we've already seen this play, but how about Brady Taylor of West Holmes, as it's out in Amish country, but he's moving faster than a full speed buggy down the sideline, ghost all the way 77 yards in for the score. And check this out one more time. All it takes is one little cut, and then he's got the speed to get going.
I wouldn't want to play the West Holmes Knights in the second round of the playoffs, that's for sure.
No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, you probably need a real horse and buggy if you were going to try to catch him on this one. Unbelievable speed, and that's why he is a top play nominee for this one right here. So these are your 5 nominees of the week. Of course, you, the folks at home, get to decide what is the best of the best. Weigh in with your votes on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the Twitter, and let me know what was the top play of the week.